Hey guys, welcome back to another cleaning video. If you are new, I'm Jessica. Today I have an extreme clean with me, and I did this in two parts because it literally was extreme cleaning. You're going to be spending the day with me. In the house?
Yeah, you scared me.
Well, he was sleepy boy. So I did include some kind of behind the scenes clips of things that were going on in between cleaning, just sharing like me taking care of my son. And so that's in this video, but you're basically going to be hanging out with me as I do some extreme cleaning. My house needed some deep cleaning done. I decided to do the traditional mop and vacuum, so I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, I got to about the 30-minute mark of editing and I still had so much to go. I was like, you know what, I'm going to break this up into two parts. So if you like this video, definitely stay tuned because next week I'll have part 2, and that will be what I did in the second half of this video. So hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully it works out good for me because it really helps me a lot to be able to take one video and split it into two. So show me some love, please. Show me some extra love on this video. I would really appreciate it. Just take a couple more seconds out of your day to give this a thumbs up and to leave me a comment. And it will be worth it because in the end of this video, I did do some redecorating. It's kind of like a little surprise for you guys. So a little area in my house I redecorated, and you definitely don't want to miss it. All right, we are going to get started here in my living room. This was the very early morning. Well, not that early, but I had just gotten Kinsley on the bus and I got dressed, and Hinky was actually still sleeping. My oldest was also at school. So I took advantage of that time to clean the living room, and I was actually able to get the entire living room cleaned and everything done that I wanted before he woke up. He actually slept in on this morning, so it was really nice. And I really thought I was going to wake him up with the vacuuming and stuff, but I didn't. So it was really nice that he slept in and I was able to get this room cleaned before he woke up. So I normally clean my leather couches with this Castile soap, but you will usually see me add it into a mixture of water in a bowl with a rag, and I use gloves. But I got to thinking, why not just put it in a little spray bottle? So I have this spray bottle readily available to clean anything, maybe like in between, just kind of test it out and see how it goes. And I really like doing it this way. So this is the way I'm going to be doing it, at least for a while, and see if this is definitely better. But it was quicker and a little bit less hassle than filling up the the bowl with water and stuff. So I just put several drops in there with water, and I'm just using my microfiber cloth, and I use that to wipe down the leather couches, and it was super quick and easy. And I don't know why I haven't been doing this all along. I'm going to go in and spray my 2 throw pillows here with the Scentsy Fresh in the pink cotton. I did swoop up all of the blankets and the other pillows, and I washed those because I like to wash them about once a month. So I did throw those in the washing machine. That's where they are. And I did end up not putting back the 2 bigger white pillows. I put those away for now because I've been trying to minimalize clutter, and my kids love to take my pillows and my blankets. The first thing they love to do is to take them and throw them on the floor. So when they're in the living room, my blankets and pillows are on the floor. So I figured the best way to remedy that would be to take the pillows away so they can't do it. So I actually took a blanket away and 2 pillows away. So now I have less pillows and less blankets in there, and I do think that it looks better that way. So that's something that I did. And also stay tuned because, like I mentioned in the intro, I am redecorating a space in my home, and I love the way it turned out. I will be asking your opinion as well, but I think, at least I hope you guys will like it. But I know that I've been loving it, and it's kind of a little surprise because I didn't expect this to happen, but it was kind of like something I did on a whim, and I redecorated it, and I love how it turned out, and I hope you guys do too, and I think you'll be really surprised. Also, this spray that I'm using is the Caldrea spray, and it's in the sweet pea. I also have the Tangelo Palm Frond, which is my favorite. That one's very fruity and sweet. The sweet pea smells exactly like sweet pea perfume back from like the 90s. So it smells really good, but it's not my favorite. You can get those sprays on grovecollaborative.com, or you can get them on Amazon. I prefer Amazon just because the shipping is quicker, but I believe they have other scents as well. It's kind of like, I consider it like a boutique spray. It's kind of like a treat, if you will, for cleaning sprays. It's not something I use all of the time, but if I want to really enjoy myself that day, I will break out one of those because they are kind of expensive. I feel like more than anything, it's just a pleasant scent than it is a cleaner. I mean, it's a great cleaner for just dusting off the countertops or something like that. But anyways, if you were curious what that spray was, it is from Amazon by Caldrea, and it is really nice. I love it, but it's just not something I use all of the time. And now I'm going to go ahead and vacuum and mop. I usually will do my vac mop, my 2-in-1. You guys, seriously, I just like to switch things up, and that's what I was doing here. But the whole time that I was doing this, I was thinking, why am I doing this to myself? My vac mop is literally a life-changing, game-changer product. There are so many out there on the market. I've reviewed so many of them. The one that I've been using the most recently is the Eureka one. It is the most budget-friendly one. This video is not sponsored, by the way, at all. It's under $200, so it's really affordable. It's really great. It doesn't have any fancy options on it. It just does the job, and it does it well. You will see, when you see my mop water after this, you will see how clean my mop water was after mopping like all of my front rooms and my living room. Even I was like, what? Because I just expected it to be dirtier, and it just wasn't. And I'm telling you, it's because I use my robot vacuum like 3 times a day, and I use my vac mop when I'm trying to do a deeper clean. So my floors just really weren't that dirty, which was really shocking to me having animals and kids, but it is what it is, you guys. But anyways, I did the traditional vacuum and mop, which I absolutely love my cordless vacuum from Eureka. It's also under $200. It's great. But when I need to mop too, the vac mop is legit. Good morning.
It's not from my dad.
What?
It's from my dad's house.
It's in the house?
Yes.
What's in the house?
From my dad's phone.
Phone?
Huh? That's what came down.
A dinosaur?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I missed you, big boy. You slept so good.
You gave me.
Well, you a sleepy boy.
That phone is on my way.
That's the camera. Mama's cleaning. You gonna help me today?
Yeah.
Guess what we get to do? We get to get new toys. It's new bin day. We're gonna switch all of your current trucks into a bin. You get to open a new bin. Isn't that exciting? Okay. You wanna go eat some breakfast? Okay. Yeah, you'll get other trucks. Here. Some milk. Mommy, look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That baggy. That baggy.
Let me see. Is it a bug bite?
It's our bathroom.
Let me see. Is it back here? Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So fit in that one. So big. Breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast.
And then fish corn.
So got some red velvet cake in here from last night. Come here.
Really?
Chair.
It's
It's egg. Scrambled egg. You are so heavy. Watch your hands. Hands up. Hands up. Can you put your hands up?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Put your bib on. Good. You don't have to put your hands up anymore. I'm going to wheel in so you can see the TV. Here we go.
Oh, the TV.
Okay.
I would lose control, made me feel like there was no tomorrow.
So now I'm going to mix up my solution for my O-Cedar mop. I'm just using the Fabuloso in the Spring Fresh scent. I think that one smells like soap. It smells really good. And I really need to replace this mop. I've had it for a very long time and the mop head thing is actually broken.
I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wouldn't know my name, wouldn't know it ended, it felt the same. Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now?
So I am gonna make me a circle water because I'm getting thirsty and I need to drink water. So I wanted to share these with you if you've never heard of them. They are these little flavor cartridges that you can add to just plain water. You have to get, well, there are bottles that these will fit, but I'm not gonna go into that. I recommend just to start to get one of their water bottles. I have the insulated one here. Okay, just 1 second, Hinky. And these little flavor cartridges slip right down into the lid like this. And then you can dial in, I don't know if you can see, it's having a hard time focusing right now. You can dial in the flavor level that you want from like no flavor at all to, I think it goes up to 9, which 9 would be way too sweet. I usually stick to about a 3 or a 4. He's getting impatient. And then when you drink your water, it filters through that flavor cartridge and flavors your water. I'm drinking, shh, I'll get you out. 1 second, okay? Can you count to 10 and I will come get you out? I'm drinking the mixed berry flavor. I also love the Honeycrisp apple, fruit punch. There's so many good flavors. I've tried a lot. I will have the link for this in my Like to Know It, which is linked in the description. If you're interested, I highly recommend this if you need help drinking water and you don't like plain water. So he's saying that he wants another egg. I'm gonna make him another egg. If a boy asks for more eggs, he gets more eggs. Are you a growing boy?
Yeah.
Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wouldn't know my name, wouldn't know it ended, it felt the same. Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now?
You're wondering what I was having for breakfast? This is what I'm eating. I've just been snacking on these. I've been trying to up my fiber intake because I do not eat a high fiber diet at all. And these are really good. And no, I don't eat them with milk. I don't eat cereal with milk. I never have. So we just completed our first full week of school. Well, today is Friday, and actually I'm looking out the window now because Kinsley should be getting off the bus any second. I actually need to take a break so I can run out there and get her off the bus. But we are, I think, all exhausted, but also kind of energized. Does that make sense? Because it's like being in a routine is like such a good thing for anybody, really. And in summer, it's good to have a break from the routine. Don't get me wrong, we really enjoy that, but it's also really good to be in a routine. And so I think we're just kind of exhausted from those early mornings rushing out the door, but we're also kind of energized from being in more of a routine and not being as like lazy and sleeping in and having a more relaxed schedule. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm so ADHD, but anyways, today marks our the last day of our first full week. So we are in full swing of back to school. I know a lot of you have started back and I know a lot of you still haven't. We're kind of half and half right now, but my next video will be part 2 to this one. And then I'm going to start breaking out the fall content. So I am actually excited about fall decor this year. Last year I wasn't, this year I am. So that is exciting. So be on the lookout for that. If you're not subscribed, you might want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel just so you don't miss those future videos that are coming. I also got stuff to do a little makeover on our master bedroom. So that's exciting and that will be coming as well. What's this? Hey, go. There you go. You're welcome.
Already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected.
Okay, start. All right, this one is yours. Can you please sit? Can you please sit? Please sit. Good job. All right, you're next. Good job, baby. Blocking my view. Go. You're all right. Eat your treats. Eat your treats and mind your business. There you go.
Always picture perfect.
All right, so here's your first hint as to what I redecorated. If you remember, if you've seen videos of mine previously, you know that I had this table in my entryway underneath of my thermostat with that like black plaque on the wall. Well, I moved it here and I moved the table that was here down into the basement and I sold the buffet that goes with this table. I just no longer loved it anymore. I love this one so much more and it's more my vibe. So I had purchased this one several months ago from Target and I love, love, love how I have this decorated and I think it looks so great underneath of these 3 pictures here in my dining room. And so that's your hint as to what space that I decorated. Obviously, you probably caught on by now. I decorated that space to the left. You can see a little peek of it right now if you look really hard. And I love it. So stay tuned. Don't click out yet because you're going to want to see how it turned out.
So give me a light, show me what I need.
Okay, so now that you've seen the other space and what I did with the table that was here, you might be wondering what I have going on here. So I'm going to show you how I've had it set up for about 2 weeks now, and I do think that I really like it. It did take some growing. Like I liked it, but I wasn't sure of it. And there's an aspect of it that I'm not sure of, so you guys can weigh in there if you want to. But I do like the main part of what I've done here. So I'm going to vacuum and mop that space real fast, and then I'm going to put it together how I've had it and show you guys what it looks like.
Like an astronaut.
Also, I forgot to mention earlier, my baby son, my 2-year-old that you've been seeing, he does have preschool 2 days a week, and he starts next week. So next week will be his first full week of school. I am so nervous about that because last year, the first probably 4 weeks were really hard in the mornings leaving him. He didn't want me to leave, but then by the time I picked him up, he didn't want to leave. And then it got to the point where he just loved it and he would run in and he wouldn't even tell me bye anymore. So it ended up being great for both of us. And I know that this year will more than likely be great as well. But I know those first few weeks getting used to being away from mommy and like getting used to the new people is really hard. So I'm dreading that part, but it will be just me for those 2 days for a few hours. And that's normally when I do my filming and my editing. So I'll film one day and edit the next day. And it helps me so much with getting my YouTube stuff done because it is really, really, really hard to film and edit with a 2-year-old.
I know I'm blind, but I hear symphonies of your wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the
So that's how I've had it, and I do like it. I'm just unsure of it. So what do you think? Do you like it better without the olive tree, or do you like it better with the olive tree? If I don't do the olive tree there, then I can do it a number of other places. It's beautiful, and it will go in a lot of different places. So I'm not worried about that at all. But I feel like without it, it's kind of plain there, but then I also like it because I'm definitely leaning. She smells that moss stuff. It stinks so bad, you guys. I had to wash my hands. But I feel like I'm leaning more towards like cleaner lines, less cluttered looking spaces. So it really doesn't bother me too much that when just the bench is there. And I feel like I'll be able to dress it up for the holidays. Like for fall, I plan to do like some pumpkins around it and some pumpkin pillows and stuff like that. So it will get dressed up some. So what do you think? Let me know with the olive tree or without the olive tree. I think I really like it with the olive tree. So, and I definitely love that over there. I think it looks really good with the 3 pictures above it and all of the like dark wood that I have over there. So I do really love that there. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna clean the floors in here now. So per usual in all my videos, I have been linking everything that I can think of that I've included in this video that I think you guys may want to link to in my Like to Know It. So definitely head to my description box, check out that link there for my Like to Know It shop. And there you will find a post that is dated for this video. And inside of that, you will find links to almost everything, at least everything that I could fit in there. If it's not in that, it's probably somewhere in my Like to Know It. And if it's not there, feel free to comment and ask for a specific link to something. I'm always happy to share links with you guys if I have it. So don't hesitate to ask me in the comments.
tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back.
So yeah, we're at that 25-minute mark and I still had to clean my kitchen and do my daughter's room. I did organize her closet. I did this in a couple of videos where I organized her closet, and then I had decided in that I needed to rethink the whole thing. So I talked about doing shelves and maybe a cube shelf. I had asked for y'all's advice. I got tons of advice, and I took the majority of y'all's advice was to get a cube shelf and do shelves, and that's what we did. My husband has been on leave for the last 2 weeks, so he put shelves in her closet. We built a cube shelf. I put that in there, reorganized everything again. So that will be in part 2, and you will see how her closet turned out. I think it looks really good as far as like being very organized, and she can access her toys, and it's just very organized. It's not the best, like most aesthetically pleasing closet you've ever seen, but I'm happy with how it turned out, and I think you guys will really appreciate seeing that. Like, you told me how I should do it. This was your advice, and then you see it like come to light, basically. So definitely stay tuned for part 2. I'll be cleaning the kitchen in that, and then I will also be doing her closet and her bedroom.
So then I would just let go to the beat and treat every freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out to the beat, yeah we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out to the beat, yeah we freak out, singing like. So baby, come and take my hand tonight, and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la.
Yeah, you'll get other trucks.
Didn't do it.
You fixing them for me? Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Okay. What? Oh my god, I was eater, send me a new mop. Mine is old and broken. Ooh, that would be a good shot. Woo. Take 2. Oh my god, this stuff smells horrible.
When I saw you, I would lose control. Made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the day